Good morning, my friends. Just woke up, still in my comfy blankie with my stuffed animal. Can you guess what we're going to talk about today? We are going to talk about one of the most important aspects of our health, sleep. So, how do you sleep your best? For me, I need my comfy pajamas on, my favorite blankie, maybe I have my stuffed animal, Mr. Giraffe, and a nice dark room, warm blankies. How do you sleep your best? What helps you relax or fall asleep? So, for me, I like to get relaxed before I go to sleep. I have my nighttime routine of my teeth brushing and washing my face. Sometimes I'll take a warm bath. I like to read before bed to slow my brain. I try not to look at my cell phone or computer just to not have that light. Did you know that giraffes only sleep 2 hours a day? But brown bats sleep 20 hours a day. Wow. Humans sleep 1/3 of their life. So if you have a pie and you divide that pie into 3 big slices, one big slice would be the amount of time we're asleep in our whole life. That's a lot of time. But cats sleep 2/3 of their lives. Think of that big pie again, and you have 3 big slices of pie. 2 of those slices are going to be sleep for a cat. So with sleep, scientists actually do not know exactly why we sleep. They don't know exactly what the brain is doing. They have some theories, so a theory is what they think is happening, but is not confirmed. They think that maybe we're storing information in our brain, in our memory, from what we learned during the day. Maybe we're replacing chemicals in our brain. Our brain is kind of washing itself clean. Maybe the brain is solving problems at night. How much sleep do you get? Children from 5 to 12 years old should get about 10 to 11 hours of sleep a night. So that's very important to get a lot of sleep. And why do we need to sleep? Well, it's very important for our brain and for our body. For our brain, it helps us remember what we learn, helps us have a good attention span, helps us concentrate, helps us solve problems, think of new ideas, helps us be in a good mood, pay attention. And for our body, sleep helps our body too by helping it repair itself, for instance, repairing muscles and bones and skin. So our body is always making fresh new parts to make sure we're at our best. And during that sleep time, our body is helping us be our best, giving it time to repair itself. It can help fix injuries, so a lot of healing is done when we're sleeping. It gives the body time to heal. Very important, we learned about the immune system that helps us from getting sick. So it's very important when you get enough sleep, that helps you not get sick. So a lot of times if you're sleep deprived, they call it, so didn't get enough sleep, it's easier to get sick. And one interesting thing, when it's nighttime, our body releases a chemical called melatonin, and that comes out of our brain, starts going into our body, and that makes our body know that it's nighttime and that our body is about ready to go to sleep. Our body works with light and dark, so it's good to have a darker room. Our body prefers a darker room to sleep, and then just naturally when the sun comes up in the morning, it's easier to wake up. So another important thing with the light and dark is that we try to limit our screen time and our TV time before bed, because that can stimulate our brain to think it's still daytime. So when we're still on our phone and tablet and computer and watching a lot of TV, our brain can still be thinking it's still daytime, and it can be difficult to fall asleep because your brain is still looking at all that light. So a nice gentle light with some reading or some calming, relaxing things to help you fall asleep is always better. And there is such a thing called a sleep cycle. So there's 5 parts of the sleep cycle. So your first part of the sleep cycle, first and second part of the sleep cycle is like when you're kind of dozing off, but if someone poked you, you'd be able to wake back up, or if you heard a horn honk outside, you'd still wake up. Those are the first 2 cycles. They're more of a gentle, like I'm about to fall asleep. You could be woken up, but you're sleeping, but it's a very light sleep. And then phase 3 and 4 are your deep sleep. So in this deep sleep, your heart rate goes down, your respiratory rate goes down, so that means your breathing slows. You're very calm. Your muscles are relaxed. You're in a very deep sleep. It would be hard to get woken up in this part of your sleep. This is where most of the recovery gets happened. Your body is just resting and your brain is able to recover. Okay? And then the 5th part of sleep, which is very, very interesting, this is called rapid eye movement. And this is actually where we dream. So in the first 4 stages of our sleep cycle, we're not dreaming. We're only dreaming in the 5th stage of our sleep cycle called rapid eye movement. And we have about 5 to 6 of these full cycles throughout the night. So you would dream about 5 to 6 times in this rapid eye movement stage. Okay? And why they call it rapid eye movement is that your eyes are moving. Even though your eyes are closed, your eyeballs are moving underneath your eyelids and you're dreaming. But most of the time when you wake up, a lot of your dreams you forget. But you still remember sometimes. Sometimes we have nightmares, and those are really scary. A good thing to do when you have a nightmare is to talk about it with a brother or sister or mom or dad. Important to talk about your nightmares and maybe even write a happy ending to your nightmares so it doesn't keep scaring you, okay? But nightmares are normal. I get nightmares, lots of people get nightmares, but just trying to be brave and know that it is natural and it's just a dream, okay? What else? So, to have better sleep, we want they say a cooler temperature room that's darker, okay? We want to not exercise about 3 hours before bed, because when you're exercising, you're getting yourself all energized and you're really excited and your heart rate's up and you're getting excited and it's hard to settle down and relax into sleep, okay? It's important to make sure you get all your energy out throughout the whole day, so that you sleep better, right? So if you just sat around on the couch and you didn't get all that energy out for the day, then maybe at night you'll still have lots of energy and your body won't want to sleep. It still has all this energy from the day that it didn't get used. Think of our sleep just like a car and a gas tank. In the morning we have a full gas tank, and then throughout the day we're learning and exercising and doing all the things we do during the day. So at the end of the day we have an empty gas tank to go to sleep, and then through sleep we fill up our gas tank, and in the morning we're full of energy, full of gas to burn all our gas up all day long. And then at the night, empty gas tank, we need our sleep to fill back up, okay? Important to try to have the same bedtime each night. That helps our body. And important to have the same time to wake up, because that helps our body in our routine. But that can be hard, even for me. It's hard to have the same wake up time. Your body just wants to do what it wants to do sometimes. No caffeine before bed or in the afternoon. So things like Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper have something called caffeine that keeps you up. So try to limit your caffeine. Maybe have a nice bedtime routine. Maybe you take a nice bath, or maybe you do some reading. It's nice to have a good bedtime routine to help you settle in, to help you start relaxing, to help you have the best sleep, to get you recovered and rested and ready for the next day. Okay, so just a little recap why we need to sleep. It increases our creativity, we can pay attention better, we'll be in a better mood, we will get less sick. When we don't get enough sleep, we'll be more forgetful. It's hard to make choices sometimes. We get grumpy, we get irritated with mom or dad or our siblings because we're just grumpy. Maybe you're less patient, so something that easily irritates you. Okay, so you're easily irritated and frustrated. So my little challenge for you about sleep is to make a dream journal. So when you wake up from in the morning, try to jot down some of your dreams that you can remember. And after a couple days, you'll be able to start remembering your dreams more. They say that if you write down your dreams, you start to remember your dreams more. So it's hard to remember your dreams sometimes, but just start jotting down a few little things and maybe your brain will start remembering more. But very important recap, less screen time before bed to get real deep, good sleep because we want to repair our body, we want to be our best, and we want to have the most energy for a new day. So getting good sleep to start fresh in the morning. Okay, thank you. Bye.